Hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC here. We're out here at the Avon Park Field. We're going to take up the V-Mar or Checkmar L19 bird dog again. Definitely not what you call a rocket ship.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Probably won't fly the full 5 minutes because I think my battery on my GoPro is going to go out. Nice, good, very stable flying reconnaissance bird for the Navy, the L19. Give me a nice slow pass there. Got a slow B prop on her. I think it's a 9x6 if I remember right. But like I said, it's not a rocket ship plane. This is meant for scale flying. So now I'm coming a little too hot now. See, right now, halfway down the runway, that's when you need to start setting up for your landing.
Time remaining 4.
Start reducing your throttle. Start setting your, yeah. Now, there we go, not too bad. She's a little squirrely as far as ground looping goes, so you got to be on that rudder. I'm running a 40 amp speed controller in her. 3-cell 2200 in the front belly of the airplane. There is no wind at all to help with to slow her down. So, and she doesn't have flaps and there aren't preparations for flaps. So she's just a simple 4-channel bird. Very stable though. Struts are functional, so they are good strong struts with a nice hinge on either end, a metal hinge. So installation is easy. You can use either strut on either side. The cowling just fits right, so you really have to be careful. Have to be careful with your how you space your motor. So you got to really measure. I couldn't tell you how many millimeters I moved the motor mount forward with the offsets, with the offset screws that you use for the motor mount. I just did it by sight basically, which I know is not very scientific. But that's my problem. A lot of the things I do by feel. And so I'm just learning this bird, so my flying is not necessarily going to be perfectly beautiful. Now this plane does not have any kind of a gyro or stabilization in her. I have just an AR620 antennaless receiver in her. So
Time remaining 2 minutes.
hey, a little bit of a knife edge. There's no preparations for holding the battery down, just a big open space. So what I've done is there is the firewall towards the back that makes it where the battery won't slide forward too much. So what I did was put a big piece of spongy foam. I should have just took. I shouldn't try to land there. I shouldn't have done that. But I put a big piece of spongy foam just to hold the battery in place where it won't move around. I'm not worried about sliding forward or backwards, but I don't want it flopping around, and because it's just a big cavernous space. And being as it's so tight, I really don't have room to being as it's so tight in there, I really don't have room to get my hands in there to get a battery strap secured, and there's really no place to put a battery strap. So now when you're flying in close and tight like this to you, you definitely want to pay attention, do them coordinated turns, because you don't really have the room. If you were to tip stall, you really don't have the altitude to pull yourself out of it. So this is where learning that coordinated turn skill is very, very important. Now again, the coordinated turn is ailerons to keep your wings level, elevator to keep your nose up, and just your rudder for direction. And that was a very lousy landing. So, hey little buddy, well, we still got 30 seconds. You definitely, this plane here, rudder, 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 especially on takeoff, because this plane will ground loop on you. It will be squirrely.
9,
So what you got to do,
7,
kind of like the Reliant, the Stinson Reliant, what you have to do is wait till your tail, get her some gas, get your tail up, and then take off. Wait till that tail rises. Meanwhile, up to that point, stay on that rudder. All right, folks, well, there you go. I got 4 seconds left. What do you want to hear before you touch a model?
motor off.
Motor off. All right. Are you a happy bird? You're a happy bird. I'm very pleased with this bird. I bought it from a company called Heli Direct. I'll put a link to the purchase in the description of this video. Just a great 4-channel plane. She's an ARF. You're going to have, that means that ARF stands for almost ready to fly. And what you'll have to provide is all electronics. Your prop, your motor, your ESC, your servos, your radio or your receiver, and all your wiring. It comes with all the linkages and covered, and control surface. It comes with everything you need to fly the plane. All the surfaces, control surfaces, are already hinged, so you don't have to do any of that, and it just bolts together. You don't have to do any gluing, so that's good. But like I said, it's an ARF, so you got to supply everything, but it's nice. It's a good solid flying plane once you get her figured out. And do like I did, purchase the DeBros low bounce tires. Now folks, I'm sorry, I won't be able to give you a link. These are 1.75 millimeter tires, 1.75 low bounce, DeBros low bounce. This is what you need for this plane, because the landing gear that comes with the wheels that come with this thing, oh my gosh, they're the hardest plastic I think I've ever seen, and you're going to have horrible bounce. So, and it does have some wheel pants, but they're pretty rinky-dink. They're just like foam. I mean, they're literally wraparound foam. So I don't even put that on there. But there you go, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And this Fat Guy Flies RC. And that's the L19 Bird Dog by VMAR. Link in the description. God bless y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.